What's going on, guys? Time for another shave review, this time with Notable Otters Barrbarr. So this is their take, Noble Otters, on a barbershop scent. This is a small artisan manufacturer out of Houston, Texas. They just came back onto the soap scene this year. They were out of the game for about a year after they closed down, stopped production. They did have a previous soap base out. It got decent reviews, but it wasn't, nobody was excited. This new soap base though is absolutely outstanding, and they've done a really good job. Like I said, this is their barbershop, and it's a slightly different take. I would put it somewhere, if you've got a scale of barbershops from American Blend and WSP Barbershop, Mike's Barbershop, and then you've got on the other side, you've got Sterling Barbershop. So you've got those two different types of barbershop smells. You got the aromatic florals over here with the WSP and American Blend, and then over here you've got Sterling, Michelle's Mystic Water Barbershop, stuff like that. This falls a little over towards on this side of center, so you get the sensation of some of the sweetness like the Sterling and the Mystic Water, but you also get all those aromatics coming in from the American Blend. The scent notes are right here, so you can see what they're working with. As always with Noble Otter, the packaging is very nice. It's a matte, not glossy finish label on top. Stylistic. Again, this one is the Barrbarr, so you can see it's red, white, and blue with, of course, the otter in the center. Tub-wise, again, a matte finish side label that has your ingredients right here, or sorry, your scent notes right there, and your ingredients on the back right here, which I'll list right there. No bottom label. All the information is either on the top or the side labels. I've had it blooming here for a little bit, so what we're going to do is, while I'm talking to you, I'm going to get everything ready and dump my bloom water. And we're using today for equipment, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get lathered up. For equipment today, we're using the Rag Napoleon. This is a 6/8 wedge. It's about a 200-year-old razor. Very nice shaver. And then the Brad Sears, Big Brad Sears. This is a CHS shape with a 3-band Manchurian. So, all right, here we go. Loading Noble Otters Barrbarr. One of the things about this brush is it will pick up a lot of soap, and you don't realize it. You look at it and go, oh, it's not nearly loaded enough, but you have to realize that this is a 30mm brush, and if you load this as much, so this is probably going to be plenty of soap. If it's not, I can always go back to the puck. So go ahead and go in. I dumped all the bloom water into this bowl. I'll still need to add a little bit more water. So I hope everybody's having has a good Thursday here coming up. Getting towards the end of the week for you guys. Tomorrow's Friday. Yay. Been a long couple days for me out here. But it is what it is. Some days you got like that. Some days are really easy. Yeah. And it's not necessarily the work. It's, I guess life is getting in the way. It's all good. This is coming together nicely. Well, I got all the water incorporated. Did lose a hair. We'll pick that up. A couple half squirts. We're almost ready with the lather, guys. So what does everybody have planned this weekend? Any exciting stuff? Anything worthy of note? I think Chad said he was going camping this weekend. right? KJ's got his family stuff going on. I think this looks good. And there's enough, yeah, that's fine. Not quite as elastic as I normally like seeing, but we're all good. All right, so I've got everything else done except for the rest of my pre-shave prep. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of my pre-shave prep, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're ready to go. Let's get ready to do this. So I did underhydrate this a little bit, so we're going to add a little bit of water to face lather the rest of the way. So this is the third soap from Noble Otter that I've used, and it's starting to become a known quantity. Last time I used it, last 2 times I used it, it's probably the first soap I would put just underneath the elite category, and the only reason it's not elite is it's not maxing out more than two or more of the categories. I mean, we maxed out lathering and got 9.5s in 3 of the 4 other categories, or 5 in stability. So that's a good base for it to work on right there. Let's dry off our hands real quick. Ragmaple in and Noble Otter's Barrbarr. It seems like this razor might need a refresh. Haven't refreshed it in probably about 15 shaves, so let's do. I might call my Adam's apple. No. Yeah, everything's lining up just like it was with the others. Very nice slickness, very nice glide. Cushion is great. Moisturizing is going to be really good. I know that. I did catch myself right there. That's all right. We'll test the residual here in a second. I expected it to be. Probably do a full pass like that. why take that experience and then enjoyment away? So, all right, a little bit of a bleeder. No big deal. Okay, I will be right back, and we'll finish up with our final comments. All right, guys, all done. Finished with the shave. Had a good shave with Noble Otter Barrbarr. Did have that little mess up on the first pass, but not a big deal. Closed right up. So yeah. Once again, that was user error. This had nothing to do with the soap. That was me rushing a little bit and getting ahead of myself. So yeah, really good soap. The guys really did a good job. I really enjoyed this. So if you want to pair this aftershave wise, if you don't have, like I don't have the matching aftershave to this, excuse the siren. It's the middle of the day here, guys, so bear with the noise. So if you don't have the matching aftershave, you can go with either a Sterling or American Blend. Either one of those will work, or WSP Barbershop. All three of those will work very well with this if you don't have the matching aftershave. From the reviews I've read, the matching aftershave is very nourishing. You can find these guys at www.nobleotter.com, as well as West Coast Shaving, Maggard Razors, and Gromatorium, I believe, does not have the new formula. Plus, Gromatorium right now is in the midst of moving. Do not believe Italian Barber has them. I believe you can get them at top of the chain if you're up in Canada. If you haven't come checked us out at the, totally forgot, shave scores. So, let's go through the shaving scores real quick. So lathering is going to get a 10. The cushion is going to get a 9. Glide, 9.5 for the cushion. The glide slickness score is going to be a 9.5. The residual slickness score is only going to be a 9. Moisturizing is a 9.5. It's a very moisturizing soap. And then the stability, it's a 5 on stability, so it's a very stable soap. So I was explaining this yesterday, just real quick on stability. So why do I only give stability 5 points instead of 10? And honestly, there's really only a few levels of stability that you can have. So it's either completely unstable, which would be a 0. I would say partially stable would be a 1, marginally stable would be a 2, moderately stable would be a 3, mostly stable would be a 4, and completely stable would be a 5. Now, if that loses stability score, some of the other characteristics of the soap, such as cushion or slickness, generally won't be affected by stability, but definitely your cushion and definitely your latherability score. Those two right there could very well take a big hit. So, all right, a bad stability score is also going to be reflected elsewhere in the scores. So, all right, guys, I got to get going. If you haven't checked us out, the Shaving Cadre, www.theshavingcadre.com. Hope to see you guys there. Peace.